Hey everybody, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel, another boring injector EGR job, other than the difference is this is DIY with supervision. So we've got Dave here. Dave's secret like me, he's a dentist, so you can see his gloves or his hands. Doesn't mean he knows what he's doing, he's never done this before. And so he's doing it here with a bit of supervision. Dave's a mate, so every now and then this is what happens. We've got a couple of different workshops around the place where this can happen. Careful who you want to be mates with, mate. You might get a whole heap of cars coming in the Prado Hospital. Mates rates, look at the whole workshop's full, everybody working on their own cars. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, he is doing the injector and EGR replacement job. How long you reckon you've been on it so far, mate? What do you reckon? What's that, about an hour or something?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah. How you find it so far? Like compared to what you thought, you've watched videos and that in the VIP group?
Oh, I've always had a bit of a nightmare with clips.
Yep,
Clips are my enemy. I hate
yeah.
clips, so you just got me at the time of my worst nightmare.
Yeah, over there. Oh, let's watch you do that then. We'll focus on that. We won't just be over here and talk about other stuff. We'll be watching right here, okay? So the job overall though, you know, just a bit of a pain with all the clips, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's important to watch the videos. Watch a lot of them.
That's it, yeah. Get familiar with it.
You know, learn however you learn, whether you write it down or pause and watch as you go along. But yeah, I think it's if you just take your time and put the tools on the bolts properly and have a little bit of common sense.
Take your time as they go, I think, really. Yeah, a lot of people, they like to rush through it. They get their kit and they're just straight into it that weekend without watching the videos. I'll be right. And look, some people will be right. They'll be lucky. Some will be unlucky. But there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So yeah, at the moment, what have you done? So you got the EGR, you got this side off, that's good, upside down bolts. So get the EGR off soon.
I'm trying to get the 10 mil off on the elbow. But,
yep, the upside down one's under here, that one there, and the one around the other side there, yeah.
But I need to remove this a bit so I can get a bit more access to it.
That's it. Once you get these clips out here and that next one, you can get under the loom to get to the, you're loving the clips.
I'll be a clip expert.
That's it, beautiful, okay. We'll leave you to it for a bit. I'll come back to you soon, and we'll see how you're going. And you know, you can let us know. Try and keep anything in mind that maybe not that we missed in videos, but maybe things from your perspective. You know what I mean? Because I've got my perspective. I've done hundreds, and you know, when you're doing it yourself, you might have some other information or ideas or something, and we might include that in the next videos. What's the main thing to remember? Do not lean on and brake.
Yeah, the radiator.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. I'm saying that in every video at the moment because I'm sick of Toyota selling radiators because so many people are accidentally, you know, breaking those. So they're not brittle, they're not easy to break. I've never broken one, but so that I think that means if you do lean or put something on, like changing the battery, it's a problem. So careful of that, and watch the video. Oh no, what's going on here?
Guess what I just did?
Oh no. Bloody DIYs, I don't know. All this DIY stuff. On top of every job, just add a radiator to all the DIYs. Terrible. Oh well, no point wiping it now. Now we've got all this coolant over near the injector job as well.
Fantastic.
It's not good, mate. No. You're going to need a lot of extra time changing radiators. You can do bodgy repairs, that's what people do, but you know, you'd be doing that last because, it's a bit of a job for you as well. Pressure's on now.
Pressure is on now.
No, and then things get worse, so no pressure. We don't do pressure here. Okay, people, now you wonder why I keep saying that. Watch out this intake here as well. See that there? Make sure you didn't get anything in there. So it's a good idea. Yeah, it's good you've tucked it around like that. But I do that with a view of not breaking this. So if there's a rag should go in there for DIYs, I guess, because they might break this. Sorry about that. I tell you, see how many times I keep going on about it and on about it.
And I was so careful too.
And bloody, you know, anyway, there it goes. There's another one. Now that's the second one that's been broken in this workshop. Like I said, not me. The other one was DIY as well. Right. Anyway, worry about that later.
Just
someone did a good repair the other day. He got a bit of like tube, a bit of pipe or something, and he put it in there. That held it all, and used the glue stuff as well. He didn't do it the other day. He told me about it.
And I think some other people have.
You can file the barb, see that back,
two pieces off and shove it on, which it might be a job.
Let's just see anyway. We'll worry about that later. Let's get this job done and whatever, but try and keep that plugged up so it doesn't leak.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Oh well. You know what? Look at it this way. What year is it?
2011.
2011. So the radiator's 12 years old.
Well, you know,
So if you go for it, the good news is I've got one sitting there. Right, it's 2 metres away waiting for you.
That might be
for the DIYs, you know.
Might be the easier option.
Anyway, so you can have a think about it. Get the rest of it done anyway. As soon as I heard you say that S word, and then I heard the coolant go.
Oh, there's no video of S words there.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, sheesh or something, wasn't it? Yeah, something like that, exactly. I mean, we don't swear, but you know, there was some S word like Scheisenhausen or something like that. Anyway. Anyway.
Well,
anyway, okay. What's going on here, mate? Bit of cleaning. What's all this mess?
You haven't broken this.
Look at that pile of mess. Oh my gosh, you know, the manifold must be caked. Hey, you know, there's no point doing this and not doing the manifold as well. If people just heard me say that, I hope they better keep watching because I'm being sarcastic, right? Look at this mess. This is definitely the worst of it, eh? What do you reckon? Yeah. Terrible, okay. Not too bad. Bit of a scrape, then a bit of a wash. We'll go to the car and have a look at the manifold. Oh my gosh, look at all this mess. Let's get down in there and have a look. Okay, so, as you can see, like quite often, the worst of the build-up's along that edge right there, which is bugger all. We're talking about a millimetre or two, and if you look down towards the port, see it's nice rectangle shape. It's just a light dusting. It's not going to make any difference. You can make it look good. We do want to clean out this little hole at the back of the EGR cooler, clean that and vac that out. We do want to scrape around the manifold here a bit, scrape and vac, and then wipe it out with some degreaser. Make sure you vac every little last bit out. Don't miss any of that, and that's all that needs to be done. There's no point pulling this manifold off, cleaning that. That would be a waste of time. And I just want to say in this video, today I've been contacted by someone else that's done his injectors, his BFE, his front wheel bearings, and he did have a mild churn and a catch can, and he happens to have a cracked piston. But he knew about the cracked piston fund, but he didn't worry about it, and he's kicking himself now. So my advice once again, no chips, no tunes, no remaps. The engine's already maxed out, needs to be running in peak condition to have its best chance of avoiding a cracked piston. It's just a 4-cylinder in a Land Cruiser, LC120, LC150 or a Hilux. So I bet you if he had his time again, he might have done something a little bit different. So I just thought I'd mention it, let you know, so that you can make the correct decisions. If you want to know more about the cracked piston fund, just keep watching videos and all the pieces will come together, and I'll keep doing videos like I am now, trying to give you more information about so many things. You just need to listen till the end because there's so much information I can't fit it in 3 minutes. Look at that, it's like a volcano. You want that going through your engine? Terrible idea. Whose idea was that? Hey everyone, show us your tube of toothpaste. How do you treat yours? This is an RTV that was used by someone and returned. Just gentle squeeze at this end. And this is 3 other examples, the next 3 that I picked up. Is that what your toothpaste look like? Put it in a reply. Show us your tube of toothpaste. Take it out of your bathroom, take a photo of it and put it in the replies. Mine's going to look something like that. I'm tipping there's a few people there's going to look something like this. Cap's not on, cap's broken, leaking, holes poked in the sides to get access because it's all dried up. Unbelievable. Please look after the tubes. Retail price at Repco, $32. And we don't always include it with our kit. Just, you know, if you get lucky and you got one, please look after it. Keep it clean. Squeeze it gently at the end. Put the cap on properly. Don't over tighten it and keep it nice and neat. Put it back in the packet and send it back the way you got it. Thanks. All right, so progressing here slowly. Just a quick note, something I thought of. With the injector kit, for people who don't know, we do supply injector kits Monday, 7:30 a.m. But depending when you see this message, we're closed for the school holidays and fully booked and all that sort of thing. Back on deck 2nd of October 2023. The injector kit, I'm only going to include those extra lend items. They're still lend items, but you're not going to get them unless you ask for them specifically. And you need to look after them and return them with your old injectors. Now, where's this job up to? This has been over tightened in that little, what would you call that piece? It's like a, yeah, whatever, the bit that goes in there. Like it's like a
bush.
No, it's not a bush. No, I had a word for it before, but anyway, I've forgotten. Anyway, someone over tightened it. Yeah, that thingo that goes in there, the thingo. So basically, you take it out of your valve cover that goes over the cover, because there's a cover over the cover that we've removed, and you need to glue it back into there once you get the cover off. Anyway, just thought we'd add it in there. That little thingamajig, you want it there? Show us the thingamajig. Yeah, that thingamajig that goes in there. Yeah, still, I had a word for it, but anyway. What's going on here? There's no injectors left in this engine. Even the perimeter of the head looks pretty clean here. That's not too bad. Mate, where have I been? What have I missed in about an hour? Bang, injectors are out and everything, beautiful. Oh, the ports looking, you cleaned the ports already?
I've cleaned them, but I haven't had a look.
Yeah, so a bit of a pre-clean, yeah.
There was a lot of, you know, the four dobs of stuff.
Yeah, the 4 dobs that are meant to be, there was a whole lot more. Yeah, because they had the cover off before, and
so,
the black's the aftermarket messy stuff, yeah. So that's why there's so much there, yeah. That's all, so there you go. Injectors out, ports are clean. Have you checked, so check valve clearances now, I'm guessing?
Got to do the valve clearances, yeah. I was just doing the first clean.
Yep, good.
And then
that's good.
try and get my hands down there to do the crank.
And we haven't touched the E-jar cleaning on the manifold end of things yet, because we don't want any soot or anything to fall down and get under a valve and give us a wrong reading. So there's a critical bit of information there, that one of the many things you'll get out of the videos in the VIP group, really, by watching all those videos. I think there's about 8 or 10 different jobs I've done full length with different information in them all, Prados, Hiluxes, whatever. Because if you start cleaning around this, say you want to vacuum and scrape that a little bit, which wasn't too bad, but and a little bit of soot falls down, goes under the valves or something, holds it, then you think you've got a bigger valve clearance, and then you're changing buckets and doing all this extra work, and that's all because there was a bit of soot that fell. And it can even fall down there, you know, just taking the E-jar off, it could still happen, but by just lifting it off, hopefully anything that fell and landed just close by down there, you know. So that's why it's important to not clean or vacuum that area, because as much as you think you're vacuuming, it can sort of, however it does it, it might suck it from the other end through a port or something, and it's a bit wet and it hits the valve, and it has happened before, which is where I learned don't do that. Luckily I figured out that, you know, it's not the valve clearances that are out that much, it's because I did that, you know what I mean? So you change the order of business, so kind of important things to think about, otherwise you could end up changing buckets for no reason. What else, mate? Any other info that you'd probably add for anyone doing it themselves?
Probably if you're searching on that VIP page, I searched for the Prado Hospital.
Yeah.
And then it came up with all the videos. And then just scroll down until you find them.
Right, because that's all the ones that I've posted under the Prado Hospital, right? So that made it a bit easier to find.
Made it a bit easier, yep.
Yeah, some of them will be under Anthony Prado 4B though, so maybe search that, and so then you're just looking at my post, not everything in general.
That's right.
But I think in the search field you can go in and put
search,
you can put this in and go, anyway, it's all good.
There's heaps there if you just scroll down.
But in the pin, I reckon there's like a pinned or a featured area at the top where there's a link with all the YouTube videos, but of course there's all the older videos and other information in all those short videos, and then direct on Facebook that isn't on YouTube either, older stuff.
And then I just liked them when I finished watching them, so I knew where I was up to.
Yeah, that's it, beautiful. So, you know, you've seen, it's like I've seen that one type thing, I've seen that one, you know, but don't press like if you didn't like it. Press unlike, press thumbs down if you don't like it maybe. Anyway, whatever, who cares? All right, so check valve clearances now, and then a bit more cleaning. Have you cleaned the valve cover?
Yeah, it's outside.
That's out there, so that's washed, blown dry, sitting in the sun, drying up, beautiful, because we don't have any water anywhere near there. And we need to inspect it, make sure it's not cracked. We didn't see any oil on it though to make us think that it was cracked. So we'll get a new gasket, we'll have a feel of the seals at the top, see if they're soft still or if they need replacing. Clean after the valve clearances check, clean all that up, and clean the ports one more time, and it's time to put some new injectors in, I think.
Sounds great.
So yeah, anyway, enough chit chat in this video. I think that's enough. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.